Mhm. Oh, hey, what's going on there? Papa Cotton's back. Yeah, it's a cold one today. It was like 4 degrees when I went outside first. Got a little warmer now, but I'm inside here just next to a heater and chilling out, playing, nipping some gunpla. And I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably hit the button, right? Hit the filming button. It does. I do kind of slow when I do it, but this goes down. Go. We're just building. Just It's a very simple build. I say simple, but it isn't a real grade, and they're a little more complicated. But oh, had it backwards. Okay, right. Hey, what's up there, Shellback? Yeah. What's up, my nagger? I'm a nipper though. I do some nipping and snack with the pretzels. I had some pretzels earlier today. No joke. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, 25. I still need I. That's okay. I know where it is. Huh. Mm-hmm. 23, 24, 22. Okay. Mhm. Hey, DJ Ryan G. Hipsters of puppets are pulling my strings. Hipster. Hey, hipster. Oh, God. Hipster. Yeah. Hipsters, hipsters. Enjoy a little bit of the God here going on. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, How's everyone's day going? Is everyone trying to keep warm? It's cold as shit where I am, so. So that bit is those two. Okay. 27, 28, and 26. So they're all right next to each other. Yeah, right there. Yeah, 1 second. What? Oh, I just started streaming. What the fuck? Okay. Don't yell up the stairs. Just text me next time, please. Thank you. There's plenty of fucking. What the fuck? All right, I'm back. Oh, hey, Shellback. Hmm. Yeah, we're not gonna do that jokes anymore. I'm just gonna put you on timeout. There you go. Come on, Shell. You know better. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, all right. All right. I know. Yeah. Well, yeah. It was funny for like that the birth control thing was funny for like the first two times. Now it's just annoying, you know. And I can control my own channel. That's how it goes sometimes. Sorry, Shellback. Sorry, not sorry. That, that'd be like me, like I don't know, the Ninja Turtles being like, that's birth control. Be like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's gonna If you're gonna do that to me. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I have the keys. You know what I mean? I have the keys. That's all. That's all. I'm just trying to chill out here, and just have a nice little build stream. Just chill out, relax. You know what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to. I know there goes the sock. I know. Like talking to someone who does a Lego channel, being like, "Hey, I'll never get you laid." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, dude. I'm not trying to get laid right now. I'm trying to build a model kit." But but thanks, dude. Thanks for your opinion. I appreciate it. Hey, Joseph. I know. I know. Maybe I shouldn't have timed him out for so long. I don't know. Maybe. You know, use some timeout. Oh, only 5 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. 600 seconds. Oh no. I know. I know. My bad. My bad. It's one of those things. You know what I mean? It's like you say you don't like it, and they should listen. If they don't listen, well, you gotta do something about it, right? That's all. That's all. No hate on Shellback though. Shellback's a cool guy. Shellback is a cool dude. Um, oh, okay. So that fits in there, and then that fits in there, fitting both like that. There we go. Ah, okay. Oh, there you go. That works. There you go. Well, all right. What's up, big? What's up, big dick? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're doing we're building the Gundam. Straight up, just building a Gundam. Mm, that is the piece. Beep. Yep, yep. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I do have the link in a nip and nag if you want to pop on, Ronnie. If you have nothing to do, or if you're able to pop on. All right. Is that gonna? Looks like that fits there, but it's not snapping quite. So I need F25 and I-19. Yeah, it's a cold one. Hopefully, there's not so much craziness happening going on this week like there was earlier yesterday, I guess. There we go. There we go. H. That's I. Should be the funnels right here. Oh, there it is. 19, right? Yep, 19. There we go. Sometimes you gotta snip the rim. There we go. Yeah. See, Big Dave K says, I live in state below Minnesota. I hear about this craziness every day. Yeah, I just see it online, and apparently there was another shooting, and apparently I don't know what sparked it, but apparently the person who got shot had a gun. I guess I don't know, which is kind of odd, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because it's a little hard because to figure out your feelings with it because the federal government is very not nice about sharing their information, right? It's like this is all our evidence and we're gonna keep it to ourselves. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's gonna be tough to justify all your actions. It's not because they're the federal government, but just craziness, just a bunch of craziness. Come on, come on, come on. I just say stay safe out there, everyone. I'm out there. It should be too cold to go outside. We have a crazy storm that's happening. It's a mess. Yeah, so glad I don't live there. Yeah, I was just like, it was the frauds and all that stuff that were happening. It was like, what the heck's going on? Why is this not going to fit? Oh, I did this first. I should do this bit first. Now it makes sense. Bang. Bang. And then those crazy loons, they're just going into the church, going all freaking. Oh my goodness. Which it was one of those things where I'm like, well, it's terrible, but it's not against the law, is it? I mean, I guess it is against the law. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird laws, but you know what? Even if they eventually get acquitted, which they probably will, who knows? Um, or they might get a freaking slap on the wrist. It doesn't matter. Hopefully, that's the process is a much of the punishment. Those those knuckleheads that freaking like invaded a church on Martin Luther King Day just for no apparent reason. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Meanie poo poo head? Yes, yes, I am a meanie poo poo head. Yes, I know your feelings are hurt. You hurt. You were mean first. You were mean first, Shelly. You know that. You know it. You came onto my channel and you're just insulting what I'm doing today. Just want to chill out, have a nice day. I will ban you even longer next time. So, yeah. And I will not feel bad about it either. Um, should be a white one. No, no. D's. No, let's see. Oh, that's D. And there we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah. I got. I just intermittently putting my heat on and off on and all that stuff. You blame snow? No, 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 no. I blame snow too, but also you don't have to go along with Snow's unfunny joke. You know what I mean? You don't have to go along with this unfunny joke. I feel like if Snow Dub had like a problem with Ninja Turtles, and he says it's for gay people, you know, how would that make you feel? You know, just saying. You should really Ninja Turtles. You know, right? Yeah, I think Shelly likes Ninja Turtles, right? I know he's got a whole bunch of stuff. Um, greetings and salutations. Dan Funk, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're building the backpack section right now. For the for our Gundam, our little Gundam guy. Put him up here. Um, right here are the beam sabers or the Gundam lightsabers. Some people call them. No, they're like lightsabers. I'm like, yeah, they're like lightsabers, except for this, they're the size of a telephone pole. You get stabbed with one of these ones, there's nothing left of you. That's this bit. Oh no, this bit was way over here. All right. So we got that bit down, there, and it just goes right on the back. Oh shoot, I did need this too. There we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Had that on a little more flat. Oh, they kind of flipped on my thing. That's okay. There you go. I had some background noise. I was doing some stuff. Talk shit about them if you want. Yeah, no, I ain't gotta talk shit about Ninja Turtles. I like Ninja Turtles. Shoot, when I was a kid, man, I used to get a we rented Ninja Turtles like every other movie night when I was like 4. I used to plop it in the VHS and watching Ninja Turtles. Hmm, there you go. All right, that fits pretty good. You're on the road. Let's see. I never was a Ninja Turtles fan, but I do like the turtles, as in actual turtles. Oh yeah, turtles are cool. Yeah, turtles can do a lot of cool things to turtles. There's like those big, super giant turtles that are like islands and like adventurers like go to them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, yeah, these, yeah, that fits pretty good. I'm probably gonna hit with a really tiny brush and some little red accents, trying to make them light up a bit. But all right, so and now we're doing the waist unit. Okay, let's push in there. Let's do the waist unit. All right. So we're grabbing stuff from F and I. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're doing F. It's that piece, right? Yep. Do I snap this bit? Oh, I do snip that bit. Okay. Never seen a piece like this before. That's kind of neat. So I do need to. I think I got the nice cut hands. There we go. Yep, that's exactly how it's supposed to look. Nice. Okay. Hi. Okay. Let's see. Just watch out for those snapping turtles. Snapping turtles. Oh my goodness! I remember I ran into a snapping turtle when I was just a little one. Oh my goodness! I was probably like 10 years old or something. Snapping turtle just. It was a big one too. I remember being monstrous. I guess it was a monster size. I was just small back then. I was little. I was like 6, maybe. I might have been 6. Okay. Oh, do I have the robot voice again? Hold on. Go. Reason it just wants to make. All right, there we go. That's better. You know what? It's like barely in there, and I'm like, I wish it like would plug in really nicely, but it doesn't. It just like it's just like barely in there. It's easy, really easy to like plop out. And I just freaking hate it, but it's the mic I got. I know I hate it. No, I know, Robot Gator. Yep. Yep. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't sound bad again. It does sound bad again. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get a new freaking better non-shitty freaking mic when it doesn't suck all the time. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I need this piece first. F30. Yeah. I kind of skipped a part. There we go. All right. So this one going that way, oh, or not. Well, I can't fit that way. Oh, I got this in backwards. That's why. There we go. That's better. Okay. Ooh, hello there. What's up there, Snoop Balls Z83? What's going on? What is going on? I'm in a good little stream right now. We're trying to figure out this RX-78 Gundam old granddaddy. It's I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I so I plop this out like this, and then ah, all right. So I put this bit in here, pull it out, and then I kind of put this bit in here. Holy shit. There we go. Figured it out. Sometimes it shows you a diagram and you don't know what the hell to do with it. You're like, what is it asking me to do? I'm doing what with what? All right. And this bit goes in here like that. There we go. Now that looks like a part. All right, so that part's with that. And then it wants me to pull this bit out like that. I think that's what it wants me to do. Or is it has it? It's out, so it wants me to push it in. Oh, okay. I had it out. It wanted me to push it in. Okay, very well. It's like, do this. It is like that. Oh, keep it like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Freaking. Whew. Sorry, I can't stick around. I'm very busy with the caretaking. I got to take care. Thanks. Have a good. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I know. I'm just chilling and building. I'm just chilling and building. And if any of the nip and daggers want to pop on, they can. But I don't know if they will. I don't know. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes people are just too cold to do anything. Heading out later's. All right. Bye there, Shellback. He's probably gonna watch. Well, I could say a bunch of mean things, but I won't. I won't be mean today. Should be, but I won't. It's probably cold where he is. Um. 31. And this one's 33. 33. Okay. And then 4 and 3 for my. Oh, shit. All right. There we go. All right. And then I flip it around. There we go. There we go. All right, this pit. Okay. Okay. Going high. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, I missed Carlos Fish popping in. Hey, Carlos Fish. The weather app says it feels like 4. It was exactly 4 degrees when I got outside today, where I was from. It felt like it was -2, though. The car started very funny. It was not fun to get up and going, but Carlos says I had to go and put my stupid rooster in his coop on the rooster. He covered, laying down, sleeping, freezing. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm Funk's in North Texas, and he's having the temperatures of 16, feeling like 1. Oh, really? 16, feeling like 1. I don't know. Mine was 14, and it felt like freaking screw you, man. It was insane. The wind chill was terrible, terrible. He's like southern Texas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like southern easternish Texas. Punkwaddle is. Yeah, I don't know exactly where he lives, but I'm not gonna dox him anyways. He is in Texas, though. I know that. Carlos Fish. Yep, yep, yep. Punk is a punk, less a funk. Hey, Punk is cool. Punk is cool. He's cool peeps. We like Punk around here. That's for darn sure. Okay, so I need 1 and 2. So that's these pieces right here. Back to the building. All right. This one's 2. Oh, I need a. So I need that's 2. I need E11 first. E11, like the blaster. Yeah, like the blaster. Nope. 11. So that should be down here somewhere. No, it's right there. Boom, there. That's very snappy. I'm gonna put a finger on there. There we go. Okay, that's up like that. There we go. All right, so this goes here. Thanks. Oop. That fits there like nicely. Yeah, that fit. Oh wow, that was very interesting fit. I like that though. RA made 50 pulling people out of a ditch today. Ah, dang, dang. Really? Do you have a winch, Dan Funk? Do you have a winch, or are you just using the old rope on the hitch kind of thing? You got a big truck with a winch? It doesn't have to be a big truck, as long as it's got good tires for traction. That's the main bit. I've got a small little freaking pedestrian car. It does not do good in the snow. Luckily, I am a northern boy, and us northern boys know how to drive in the snow. That being said, every once in a while, there's too much snow and there ain't no traction, no matter how big and grippy your truck is. And you just got to learn how to snowboard with your car, right? Was it last weekend or was it 2 Sundays ago? I was out there getting some gas because my tank was starting to drop, so I was had you have to fill up a car with gas because it gets too cold. The the little bit of gas freezes, and guess what? You can't start your car no more. Um, so it's good to have a full tank of gas, and so that's what I was doing. And oh my goodness, slipping and sliding, doing like the initial D, like freaking doing a drifting, Tokyo drift all over the place. Whew. But luckily, I was proactively drifting, so it was very fun. But the pucker factor was definitely there. Let's see, you're using your dad's old massive Ferguson tractor. Okay, so yeah, you got traction because it is a tractor, and you've got you probably got you might have a winch on there. You can put a whole bunch of crazy stuff on a tractor. That's for sure. Hey, Sherry, the lovely Sherry. How's it going? You all ready for the cold? Let's see where am I? Oh, I need these bits right here. So I need I9. Like the text one. 1, 2. There it is. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right. Um, where's it going? Okay. And these bits are going outward. I thought they would. There we go. That fit nicely. All right, and now I need F. Link. Just over to the side. And F. 31. Of these pieces. What was that? Oh, that was just a pencil. All right. All right. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. Up and down. There we go. All right, and now F35 by 34. So, 35 is this side, 34 is that side. Oh, nope. This one. Nearly clean this one out. I think I got F. Oh, I got those two pieces. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just had my heater off and on all day. My goodness. All right, let's see what I missed out. It's currently 11 here in New York City. I'd rather be boiling hot. Yeah. I don't know how hot it is. I'm a slightly more north than you, but let's see. Sometimes it's warmer here. It's 9 degrees. It's 9 degrees here. So, like I said, slightly warmer where you are, but only by like a couple degrees. It is freezing here as well. It's freezing there. It's freezing there. It's freezing everywhere. 9 degrees. Before it was 4 degrees. I was like, oh Lord. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. That's better. There we go. All right. Boom. That's kind of the inner frame, which is nice. Oh, that's very interesting. So we're gonna go 13. Should be red, but it could be no. Yeah, it's red. It is red. Okay. And then A is going to be yellow, right? Yes, it is. Right there. Bang. Oh, shit. I fucking knew that was going to happen. Holy shit, how did I find it so fast? Huh? A piece that is so tiny. It is like, it's that small. I don't know how I found it. All right. All right. So it's supposed to go in this way. Okay. Now I'm doing C. All right. Where are we going with this? Where is it? 16 should be here. 15, 14. There it is, 16. There we go. Big Dave K says, I remember that 110 degrees when I lived in Scottsdale, Arizona. Nice, Snow Dub. I found your penis. Hope it helps. La la la. I don't know what that means, Snow Dub. That's okay. See, yes, I was complaining in June when it was 108. Yeah, it's only 9 here. See, is Gainer going to be up for the Tuck and Roll show tonight? Probably. 64. Holy smoke, that's t-shirt weather. That is t-shirt weather for me. Holy smokes. See, it's not coincident all of those cacti and spiky middle finger. Yeah. Yep. Hold on. Okay. There's some weirdness happening on my computer. Yep. Hopefully, the should be able to be on the Tuck and Roll show tonight. You should be able to, but yeah. Cactuses are evil. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really seen cacti in the wild, so it's one of those things. Yeah. All right. So this is gonna go. Is it? Where's it going? This one here. There we go. And then C. Oh, it's up here. Mm-hmm. 17. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, that's fun. Not. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So I need flip this way. And then I need 13, 14. Right? No, 15, 14. So 15 and 14. Mm-hmm. All right. And And then I need panel A, which is the multicolored panel. 11, 12. There you go. There you go. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, I feel like that was something important. Oh, that was something sort of important. It's not a nip in the extreme until you lose a piece. And yes, no doubt, it was the penis piece. It was the piece that belongs right on the waist belt. Where did it go? Is this it? That is not it. That's not it either. Great. Such a small piece, too. You saw how small it was. There it is. I don't know where it went. Yeah. Probably one of those times where I'm just going to move on. It's such a non-issue piece, but and it didn't snap in the way it should have, but it should have snapped in better, but it didn't because, I don't know, it's a little off. Yeah, it's gone. All the way down in Narnia. Oh well, that's okay. We'll find it another time. I did find the piece that it goes with. Unfortunately, that's it's just gonna be there, I guess. Yeah. Damn it. You know what? Cool bit is I can fix it. It should have snapped in right there. No, that's not it at all. Oh well. I'll find it another time. It's one of those Lego pieces that. Whew, let's see. We're gonna do a little. I'm just gonna go like this. Not sure what that was. Did I find it? No, I did not. That's okay. That's all right. Well, I'll show you some scratch building real quick. All right. Bang. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. And it's about an inch off. So what we're going to do is do that. Okay. And then we're going to do this. There we go. All right. Tweezers might help, but got my thing right here. Oop. No, that was going to snap, but that's okay. There we go. All right. Whoops. All right. Plug that in here. Like that. Now we'll grab some cement. And we run it down here like so. I poke that. There we go. And now it looks better. And all that with a little bread clip. How about that? Is it the red piece? No, it was a little yellow piece, but it was the white piece that I think like just all the way into Narnia. But that's okay. Honestly, I could just paint this beefin thing right there. Doesn't really matter. Can literally dip a little bit of yellow paint in with like a toothpick and just like draw a V right there. Boom. It's all done. Or I could probably like clip out this piece and then put that. Actually, let me do that now. Because I have some God hands and I can do that because I am. right. Hold on, I will need my tweezers. This piece it was small to begin with. Okay, the reverse clips are probably the best. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me just. Almost there. All right. Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? Ah. Oh, there it is. Oops. Oh my god, I need a surgeon's hands right now. I have a spaz hand. Ah. There we go. Get that there. Slowly out. Oh my god. There we go. Now it's working. Now I'm just gonna leave that there. Holy smokes. That took a lot longer than it should have. All right. No donuts. What about the 3/4 donuts? That's what she says. Awesome one is 4-wheelers doing half donuts out on the street. Oh yeah, it's starting to snow pretty good where you are. That's that's awesome. All right, I've got the the waste unit. It is on there. All right. Um. Oh yeah, I was back on the snip. I just fixed a major f up. Watch, I find it, and I'm like, oh, there it is. I didn't need to fix it, but I did. So is it this red piece? You know, it could be this red piece. What smokes? Someone said it was this red piece. I was like, oh, I think it is a red piece. That's what I get for not listening to my chat. Oh my god, I did a great job at this. Even though it's right there, I'm like, oh shit, it is right there. That's okay. Someone's gonna be like, I told you. Okay, who told me? Someone told me. That's okay. All right. You know what? I'm not playing around with this piece. It messed up with me first. So we're gonna do this. There we go. It's nicely in there. Boom. Marcus told me. Yes. Yes, you did. You did tell me. You did tell me. And I was like looking on the ground. I'm like, no, it fell down, which it did fall down, but it was the yellow piece. The red piece stayed there. The yellow piece that was attached to it fell on the ground, which I found. I didn't find the other piece. And I was just like, oh, that's what I get, right? But it's nice to know that I can fix it. Even if I completely lose a piece, I can scratch build another piece, which is awesome, but it was redundant and a time waster. That's okay. Live and learn, right? That's okay. It's good practice run when I scratch build a Gator Starship. Which I might do that. I might start Gator's Starship tomorrow. Um, not that piece. 11, 11. So these two pieces should be C. Yep, they're right here. I was like, "There's 11. Where's the other 11?" It's on the other side of the runner. So that's gonna snap. There we go. Sometimes they're like super spring loaded. You see the one that's like right there, and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna freaking fly." Just put your finger on it onto like a little mat like this, and then you grab the good nipper and you nip all the little bits. And you put it over here. There we go. There we go. All right. That's all good. That's all good. And then this bit flips up like that. Luckily, these pieces are interchangeable, so that side can go on this side and the other side, vice versa. Mix and match it. All right. And then these two pieces, 13 on that side. Oh, they're both the same. Okay. All right. So all right. And put finger there. And it should just go plop down like that. All right. And then let me do this one at a time. All right. It's funny. It's just like, is it that red piece? Is it that red piece? I think it's no. I just dismissed the point. And then I see it like staring right in my face. I'm like, I think someone said it, but I didn't listen to them. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Hey, someone joined. Took a while.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
What's up, Snacks? I took like a short nap. Then I had some leftover Buffalo Wild Wings from Tuesday, and then I came up here.
Oh, I got to do something real quick. Could you
Of course, I can entertain.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm very entertaining.
Yeah,
but without my face on screen, guys, you're not going to be truly entertained, are you?
Oh, that's all good. That's all good. Tell them a story or something. I gotta grab something real quick.
Oh, of course. I was just going to make jokes about my face. Carry on. But one time I broke a camera by looking at it. Dun, dun, dun. That's when I got plastic surgery. I went to South Korea, got a great price in plastic surgery because they thought I was cute. But I said, no. I want to look less cute by your stand. I don't know. Anyway, jokes aside, in other news, I fixed my 3DS, so now I can play games in 3D. And I actually have some Gundam on my desk too, so I should put the camera on as soon as I find a remote control for my illumination unit, my light, as they call it in on your planet. On my planet, we call it something else. But the thing about the model kit I was working on, a while back, I found moldy bread on top of my computer. Gosh, it's like green. It's in a bag. That bag's got to go after the stream. But anyway, why? How the heck? Wow, it's amazing. We got a science project up here. Okay, so sorry. Back on topic. So yeah, I got a Victory Gundam, a V2 Victory Gundam. I actually got a picture of that thing. This is a beautiful, exquisite piece of mobile suit engineering. This was produced in a team effort. Why is my mouse? Oh, this happens sometimes when Firefox doesn't let you drag and drop the tabs. That's weird. Well, I lost the ability to drag tabs out of Firefox. That's very interesting. So maybe we'll just close this instance of Firefox and pray the other. Oh, wait, I know why. The escape button is stuck. Yes, if you ever can't drag and drop the tabs from Firefox, check if there's something leaning on your escape button.
I am back.
So I was just saying how the Ligue Militaire built the V2 Victory Gundam using a combination of space-age composite ceramics. And how I was working on my kit. Remember the one I built? Wow, it was beautiful. Well,
You mean the Victory Gundam?
Yeah, I got a V2 Victory Gundam, and I broke the arm, so I bought one on eBay, and I bought another V2 Victory Gundam, but like it was like more or less completed, so I was able to harvest
this little piece right here. It went down there, but the yellow piece went down on the floor, and I thought they both went on the floor. I found the yellow piece, but the red piece was still on the thing.
Oh.
One of the chatters, I think it was Marcus Felix. It's like, is it that red piece? And I didn't pay no attention to it. So I made this little piece out of a bread clip. And I see. All nicely and stuff like that. And I kind of made my own little replacement thing, and it looked out really good. And then like And then once I'm done, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. And then poof, there it is. I'm like, ah,
Don't have to
okay,
use it.
let me unfix it so I can put it together properly.
Yeah, so I did it I did a repair. That did come out beautifully. I'm glad you were able to find the original part because I mean, sometimes even no matter how good work you do, I mean, unless you did a really good job on the custom bread clip part, nothing like is
It
like
was
the
decent actually.
original.
I was really happy. It was in there nice and firm, and it looked pretty flush. But
Pretty flush. So it was almost good enough that you could have just left it, but it wasn't quite there. Like,
I
is
could have
that?
cleaned it up just maybe a teeny bit more. But like honestly, it was good. But
Mm-hmm.
let's I'm gonna toot my horn too much when I say it was what it was. Am I missing a piece here? Hmm.
I
I
do have
feel
to
like
find a piece that's attached to a metal stick. Somewhere here, there's a metal stick with a crocodile clip on the end of it. Not a gator clip, because if it was a gator clip, Gator might call the Human Rights Commission and be like,
oh yeah, he
"You
definitely would.
you have my kind on a clip."
Yes,
But
definitely.
yeah, it's got to be here somewhere.
Okay, I guess the
Maybe
way
I'll
it
look. Oh, is
just
this
fits
it?
in like this, yeah.
Ah, I see. I see. Look at that. It's a RX-78-2. For some reason, people call it Grandpa Gundam, but it's like
Yeah, yeah, they do
I didn't,
call it Grandpa Gundam. I
I
made
didn't
a.
know.
They make you make a little core fighter and then fold it up and put it in. I was like, oh, this is a cool core fighter. But I was who missed it. A core fighter looks like this. A
Yeah.
core
Oh
fighter looks
yeah.
just like this, and it pops in like that.
I like that's good
Goes
articulation.
that goes in like that, and then you slide it right up into the thing.
I think that core fighter folds up more neatly than like some of the like the Victory Gundam is just way too intricate. Like you got to be careful not to break it. This one looks like you can actually kind of like it's intuitive.
Yep. Okay, that flips around like that, and then there we go. And then
It's just like the opening of the show.
there we go. That's a core fighter. But backpack part's done.
It is an integral part of the core block system, which enables you to rapidly change the cockpit. So if let's say the pilot is in the cockpit and he gets melted, you could still serve hamburger helper from there, but you can
Yeah.
keep that in the mess hall while you put a new core block in.
Yeah, new core block. Yeah, that's a good idea. So that
Because, I
tells
mean,
us you can do this and that. Okay.
I mean, they could have Xeon could have reused that Zaku with Bernie in it if Bernie didn't get Bernied.
Yeah. I do like that story. It's a sad ending though.
It's sad because like what happens to Chris McKenzie, like they hit it off really well. She's beautiful, he's handsome, and it's like
Yeah.
she's literally the hand. Like my God, that's just that's like
They
messes
are
up.
such a good couple too, but unfortunately, the war never changes, or whatever they say.
Yeah,
You know?
brother against brother, sister against sister, prospective boyfriend and girlfriend against prospective boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, lover against lover. Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta find that piece that I had hanging in my windowsill. It should be right here somewhere. I don't have to find it right now. I'll look for it later. Probably I'll continue sorting. But when I was looking at the Victory yesterday, so I have a plan and it sucks. It doesn't suck that badly actually. So I snapped a part of the shoulder, like the frame for the shoulder attachment, a while ago. So the part I bought for spare parts on eBay had a completely assembled core, so I thought I'd be fine. But that whole unit had enough mileage on it. Some parts seem more inclined to fall off than others, and mine tends to be pretty much a version unit aside from the broken arm. So originally I used the core block because I didn't want to tear apart my core blocks just to get to the frame. But to really get it right, I'm gonna have to take apart my core block, get the frame out, put the frame from the eBay unit in place of my frame, and just use all my parts else overall because my parts are fine. I nipped them really nicely. You know, I did a clean, very flush. You know, like nub or whatever you call it, the nub on nub, the nip mark, and
You mean like this?
yeah. So I did a clean cut. Then I like used a glass
is clean.
power. I went OCD as heck on it, like probably more than necessary, especially when you realize that some of the parts you're overdoing it on are hidden parts. So it's like, oh wait, I don't need to do that much. So I try not to overwork it when it's an internal part, but sometimes I just forget. And
That's
I was,
okay.
yeah, and I mean it works out because even when you got to insert parts into each other, like you don't want anything protruding that might that might erode something and then make it
If
like
it's too
loose.
hastily built, it tends to, yeah, rub and wear out, and it's not
Yeah,
good. It's not good,
and
yeah.
that might be a factor with the Victory Gundam I got on eBay, which is fine because like most of it's good. It's just like certain parts, like. But that's what was happening. The chest armor was like falling apart. Like I was sitting here yesterday and like I was like I had to catch a piece before I hit the floor. Like I closed my legs like a snapping something, and it like
Like a snapping
caught it
turtle, yeah.
and it caught it
Everyone's
between my
I've done
knees.
that. I did that twice already today, so I
Yeah.
already know. I already know.
Yep.
You're just like, "No, don't fall." And then it falls anyways. You're like, "No."
Yeah, so sometimes you'll hear it rattle on the floor, and you'll try to use sonar in your brain, like after the fact, to try to figure out where it went. And luckily, you turn on the flashlight, you can usually find these things. But like it was like even the chest piece, like the yellow vents, they go in from behind the chest armor, so they slide backwards. So if
Mm.
that part comes off, those pieces rattle around inside, or they fall right out. So actually, that part was interesting because I used a tiny, 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 tiny strip of the Tamiya tape, masking tape, like a narrow strip, and
Mhm.
it fit. Not only did it fit, but when I put the cover back on, it like created enough extra friction that it's not going to come off unless I want it to come off. So like I could do that in the future is use the Tamiya tape in places where you need just a little bit more padding, and sometimes this happens on joints. So I don't want to do that with a joint yet because I don't want to create excess friction. But like, this is a thing that like I've seen there's a need for it, and I'm starting to see like where I could probably implement this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Hmm. But it was like yesterday I quit while I was at it. I was like literally talking to Showback. I was like, dude, I'm gonna put this back in the bag before like more parts fall off. Like I just need to like regroup. So I have like a nice into organized like bags basically like they're all like parts or in like bags, things like
Mhm.
that. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's always good to organize your stuff because it helps to
Yeah.
find it helps to
Now,
find them.
now I keep coming across my gun cannon barrels, and then like recently I couldn't find my gun cannon barrel. Like I don't. It's like just suddenly I couldn't find my gun cannon barrel. So
Yeah. Now you don't need them, and you find them. They're like, "Oh, here they are. I don't need them."
yeah, and now I need them because I have the gun cannon on my desk right now, and I don't want to put it away because I want to put it. I want to put it together one more time, and then this time I'm going to do a proper paint job, and I have a plan for it because I already started painting it, and it's good. But I realized I never painted the red part for some reason. I probably thought, oh, I'd have to take the yellow pieces off and then paint it. But like, why not? I got the primer here, I got the paint here, I got an open window. The cold air creates a convection current, so you can quickly cycle the bad air out of the room and then close the window.
There you go.
That's what I'm telling myself. But no, it's also hot in here because my computer. I mean, it's not that hot, but it's true. You leave. Honestly, the room will warm up, but especially like on a work night, I got to be careful not to open the window too long because then, like, when I wake up in the morning, it'd be cold as nuts in here.
And then you can't wake up because it's so cold.
Yeah, like you
You
get
know,
stay under that cover.
and just like it's nice here. I don't want to go anywhere.
But I'm gonna do a good job sleeping this week because like a couple weeks ago, like I overslept like hard, and I got in to work and everything was fine, but like it could have been a close call. Like if timing was any different, if the manager called at the right time, he was teleworking that day, so he wasn't really working, but he can easily make a phone call and be like, "Oh hey Ron, you there?" And it's like, "Ah shit." But like, and I wouldn't mind being honest about it, but he's the kind of guy who like you don't know if he's cool one day. He'll be like, "Yeah, you can like how some people like they can't just be clear if they want to be an authoritarian, that's fine, like just be straight about it, but
Yeah.
don't go back and forth on it, like, oh, you can be honest about
It's
this and
like,
then
are you a hard ass or are you easygoing? Give me one or the other,
hmm
because I'll work with
yeah,
both.
yeah, because I understand, like, look, it's his job and that's okay, like I'm not against people doing their job, I just need to know what the expectation is.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how it goes. Sometimes people just, yeah, they take it granted. I take it for granted. Everyone.
And then some people take it for granted, and then it's like it's hard, and you can
As
hit
hard as a
yourself.
rock, yeah. Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
say.
yeah. He's like walking right into that shit. I was trying to backpedal on that fast. I was like,
You were. Well, I was not gonna let you do it. Nope.
minefield. Hey, what's up, Boston one?
Hey, hold on.
And Big
Nice.
Dave K.
Yeah. The
I'm
thing
not
kind
in
of.
my. I'm sorry. You were saying?
Not sure.
Oh,
Lisa's watching and said, okay.
well, all the ones that I'm in my bath. That's not true. I don't do that until a snow dub show.
Yeah.
And I do it while I'm standing, so I'm not really in the. I mean, I am standing in the bathtub, but I'm in the shower, and I can't do that right now because my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is in my hand right now. And if I turn it on, it's gonna do some crazy stuff. But actually, you get epilepsy, so I'm not gonna turn my phone on, and I'm gonna go back to my VTuber for now.
Yeah. VTuber. Ooh. That's okay. People can't really see you right now, so it's fine.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not doing anything interesting at the moment, anyway.
Yeah.
If I had something worth showing, I would, and maybe I would feel motivated to show great. Nah, I'll let you know if I have anything cool. I'll show. I'll let you know.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to expand my thing. I'm doing Twitch at this stream. This is kind of a good testing stream for Twitch. Probably
So
nobody.
was that YouTube and Twitch simultaneously?
Yeah, I'm trying that right now. I don't know.
You ever do? You don't do X, right? Twitter X.
I don't really do X because they
I'll
were like
recommend it.
they're like you have to pay for X, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just won't do it.
I used to stream to X. Now I stream just Rumble and Twitter, YouTube, mainly because I got to renew my Restream, and I used to pay for like the higher price plan, but I might just go for like the standard tier, which is still paid, but not as expensive as the one above it. And the only reason I like the above tier was I could stream games. I could stream like in a group, like I could have like let's say you and Punk Waddle on and a handful of other people, and run it at 1080p, 60 frames a second. And you normally to do that, you got to do what Makini does, where he I think he does this sometimes. I don't know if he does it all the time, but he does it through OBS. But that's tricky because then you got to have people join through Discord, and not everyone's accustomed to Discord or even has it. Whereas StreamYard or even EVMux, it's like or whatever this is, Streamlab. It's a browser thing. Like it works in theory on anything.
Yeah, I gotta redo. I gotta figure out Discord again. I was like, I was doing Discord at one point in time. It's not bad.
Discord's weird because when
they
I
update way too much. I'm like, okay, it's a new update. Okay, what's different now? I'm like, what's
too? Yeah, nothing changes yet. It does a big update, But I mean, that wasn't really a problem. Oh, there was a problem. Is actually I had good settings. I tweaked the audio on Discord because it has its own audio filter stack, which I get why they did it so that it's seamless. The user doesn't worry about it. But for me, I have a good audio filter stack, so it's like I needed to I found out in Discord settings, you just tell it, oh, studio mode, and then it knows, okay, you got your shit figured out. So we're not going to try to do any fancy pre-processing or anything like that. It's like, okay, good.
No, okay, maybe I need to.
But I mean, that depends. You might benefit from that actually, because you might not be doing anything of the than the basics with the audio. So I mean, I don't know what you do. Usually, you join StreamYard, you're tapping your microphone directly, and we can hear you just fine. So I mean, it works. Microphone is next to the guy with his hand in the puppet hole, right?
Usually, yeah. Usually, my hands are right here.
Mm-hmm. And get it like there's a guy in my puppet hole. Oh, I think I have the same model kit. Maybe not. No, I have I'm just going through the Ziploc bags on my desk, and one of them was like entry grade of whatever you're working on. Like it's like the lower grade of. I don't think this is a high grade. This was one of my early forays into painting, and
it's an RG. It's an RG.
Oh, wow, that thing's small for an RG.
No, it's 144. It's 144.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just the body. Okay, yeah,
it's just the arm. Yeah, we got the arms right here and the body. I'm doing the arms right now, and then the legs are last. And I think the legs are last. Well, armaments too, but obviously armaments are usually last. But for the main kit, I think the arms are the last bit. And that bit.
Yeah, this is
very intricate.
Yep, I bet. And it doesn't need paint. I see it looks beautiful already.
Oh my god, it looks really good without paint.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing, I'm afraid I would never paint my Victory. Too many moving parts. You just can't have paint over things that slide.
I mean, I might run a scribe down some of the prescribed panel lines
Oh,
just
yeah.
to hit
You-
some panel lining with some
You
little bit of
should.
panel liner. But
That makes sense.
other than that, it's like you don't really need to clean it up too much.
Yeah.
It is pretty perfect.
I mean, if you got a scribe tool, absolutely, because I mean, it adds a little bit more panache to it. It really does, and then you can make the lines deeper or define them better, and you can even like if you choose, put a dot of that ink inside or whatever method people use. But it's I remember Ironcaster was educating me about my questions about the panel lining like that comes in a bottle like the glue. So I was like, why does this exist? Like the panel line marker works fine. What is this? And it's like, well, it's just another way to do it. And he explained it like more about the rationale behind it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, that's already it's a thin brush, but honestly, you can get thinner brushes and pens and stuff like that to different applications.
Yes,
You know.
exactly. That's true too. All right. So I already finished building my Gundam. I just can't. I got to find a hand. As soon as I find a hand, I can say I won the race. Although if I can't find a second beam saber, or actually no, there is a second beam saber. It's already it's lit up. Actually, it's in a bag somewhere. The beam saber is already powered up, which means it's emitting Minovsky particles all over my desk. It's gonna burn a hole through the bag any minute
Oh
now.
no! Oh no! I don't
Oh,
think
there's
that's
an
how
eye field.
is that how Minovsky's particles work, or?
No, it's okay. I just remembered I bought a bag with an eye field inside of it. It'll be fine.
Okay, cool. I too have science fiction invisible force field protection as well.
You must.
Oh, good. I was wondering when we'd use this last two pieces on this panel, and it's right now. I can toss this this runner away now that I used these. Is this the first one I completed? I'm not sure if this is the first panel that I'm picking clean, but panel F is gone. Yeet! There we go.
At some point, I started on a second GM, and I got like one assembled GM here, and I got like one partial GM, and some runners that still have the parts on it. Oh, this one's missing a hand too. Maybe I didn't put the hand on. Oh, the hand is attached to the beam saber in one of these bags.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Because right now they're both missing a right hand, and realistically, I mean, the early Fetty mechs sucked anyway. So at least according to the Mobile Suit Gundam, the origin. So I'm sure one hand is plenty if it's a GM versus the fake gun cannon on the moon at the Battle of Loom.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I know what you mean. I'm sure. Sorry,
the Battle of Loom.
Yeah, no, I know the Battle of Loom. I'm like, yes, Ronnie, yes. Just focusing, focus.
Well, you wouldn't need to focus if you turn on autofocus or something like that. I don't know, making shit up.
Oh no, I'm trying to focus. I am trying to focus because.
Oh, you should. If you went to a man named Walter White, you could focus automatically, but you'd be focusing so much you would be out of focus because then you'd be like, I'm seeing things. I guess I'm assuming that's what meth does. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never done it, so.
Yeah, I never had a chance. This is terrible.
I would never want you on it though.
I would not want me on it.
You're already too much already. So just. Where's the I? G H. Let's see an E. This is H. No, this is I. Okay. I figured. I was like, wait a second. Wait, is this piece supposed to be on the backpack? This piece goes on the backpack, but I'm like, is it supposed to go in the backpack? You see some things on the panels. It's like, wait a second. Yeah. I missed that piece altogether. Yes, is that 9? No, that's 20. Yep.
But yeah, I love looking at. I'm looking at my. I'm going through sorting parts, just making sure I'm like parts remain together. So I'm actually drilling it down, trying to just do filing right now, so that like not filing, but organizing them so that next time
Mhm.
I touch these, everything I expect to be in the same bag is in the same bag.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to organize stuff. Yeah. No, I agree. I was organizing some things for my Gundam cards,
Oh,
and my cards are freaking dope. So
they
happy
got.
with my deck.
I didn't even know they had a Gundam card game.
They do. They do. It's not super. It's pretty new. It's somewhat new. Okay, that fits. That looks a little better. Not much of a difference, but it fits snugger. That's what she said. All right.
I gotta get one of those action stand mounts or something, and like basically just get a bunch of them because like I feel like as I assemble these, they need to go into like some kind of clear box with a stand on it, and then if I have that, I can like just do whatever I got to do
Yeah.
to, to deploy these properly.
Let's see. Oh, let's bring you on screen. It's been showing me the whole time, and you are just. Oh wait, there you are. There you are. There's your little gunpla. I gotta just readjust my. There we go.
But yeah, I was just so that's the one with the missing hand for the moment, and then this is my GM that has it early because I learned that the best way to practice painting is to do it on like, in my opinion, to do it on like the lower grade models. Just like you get more leeway. You don't feel as much pain if you freak up and you got to start over or strip the paint away. So
Mm-hmm.
this one you can see like all kinds of problems with the paint, and that's okay because like honestly, it's just a GM. So maybe they did a crappy paint job for real. And actually, I only painted the shoulders on this one. At the time, I think I did it with the marker, directly with the marker. So I very quickly learned that that's why I invested in the paint gun. Although this one here, you can see I just did a poor job. Like, it just got that run there, whatever they call that. The back, I
Mm-hmm.
used a metallic blue, and honestly, I think it's all right. It could be better, but the biggest problem was the verniers kept falling off. So I got to probably 3D print those if I don't find those.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good to have like a. It'd be good to practice designing like replacements on the for the 3D printer so that it's another tool in our arsenal. If we ever need it, we can just run parts that, because I'm not trying to replicate or replace the whole thing or not avoid buying the kit. I just need some option because I don't live in Japan, and I'm pretty sure the card that comes with the model kit that says send postage and the name of the part you need plus $25 per part. I'm
That's
pretty sure it
that's
doesn't apply.
yeah. Pretty sure that's they don't have that service no more. I don't think so. I don't think so. Back in the day, maybe, but no, I don't know. I don't know about now.
Well, it was like it was a postcard that came with a kit from the '90s.
Yeah.
Good. I freed up a bag so far. That's good. I just have a spare bag now to like put parts and things into. Like my other problem is that my gun cannon, I'm missing the piece from the opposing side that does this, so I got to find the barrels and this, and then
Mm,
I'm good. And there's also a gold thing missing here, but I'm gonna bet you it fell off into the bag it was in, so
yeah.
it'll be fine. But everything's supposed to be yellow. I know to make a yellow marker, but I tried gold out, and I think it came out pretty good on the chest piece.
Yeah. You lost Grandpa's hand.
Yeah, we have to go find his hand. He was a pirate, and it fell off in his.
Yar.
I'm gonna have to redo the whole paint job up here, though. This one came out a little blotchy, and I see this black speck up here. I mean, I could clean it, but like I want it to be the paint job down here came out real good. Now I think this one I did without primer. Here's
Mhm.
another part that I definitely don't think I'm gonna find. This freaking thing here. Now this looks pretty easy to replicate, but it bothers me that like it's such a I mean, I'll work it out, but yeah. Actually, this I could probably just make a cast of it. I take some Tamiya putty, make a mold or something. I don't know. I'll have to learn how to make molds.
Yeah.
But I also put some browning lotion. I mean brown paint marker here to kind of give it that like it's been in the mud or the rust look from afar.
Mm-hmm.
And once I did the panel lining on this, this wasn't really requiring panel lining, but I just felt like having some shadow there would give it a little bit more definition. So I did some experimentation there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about when I say you take those basic grade model kits and you try to do that type of thing to it.
Is this backwards? I might have got it backwards. Oh my god, I did get it backwards because these things never look like they go the right way.
What's up, Dan Funk?
Oh.
Hey Google, Volume 4.
Oh my god, they were so hard to put on, and they came out real easy. Now I want them out, and now they won't take. Oh, no! Now this piece won't go out because I got to refit it because it's not in correctly. Oh, you fuck. There we go.
Oh, I found a trackball. Why am I not using this one? Did I lose this one a while ago and buy a new one? Oh, it's for my other mouse? I don't know. Why? Well, it looks fine. Oh, is this the one I had to sandpaper and I tried to polish it? This might be the one I tried to polish because it wasn't moving smoothly at work.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. I'm looking at it. Maybe we should integrate it to the Gundam as a new weapon. Ooh, Gundam hammer.
There we go. It worked like that. I thought I had it in right, and it went in nicely, but it was in backwards.
Uh-huh.
I look at the thing again. It's like, he wants it in like that. I'm like, oh, okay. Now how do I make it go in like that? And the answer is not easy, but it works. There we go. Bang. Whew. Okay. Now it should.
What's up, Carlos Fish?
Carlos Fish. Keys here.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get these arms in. There we go. Whew. These are some complicated arms, I will say. It's just the inner frame. Once I put the outer frame on, it'd just be like,
Yeah.
quick. But
typical engineering from Anaheim.
You mean Bandai?
I'm sorry. I'm in universe. I'm trying to sell the universe.
Yeah, in universe, yeah. Bandai is definitely acting like Anaheim right now. Aren't they selling to? Don't you sell to both sides? Hey, don't play us with politics.
Let me see if I can find the other bit.
Where's D? Panel D is this one. There we go. One, 2, and 7. Well, that's fun.
Oh, cool.
1, 2, and E7. Oh, E7. Let's use that one. Sometimes it tells you to build one side and then the other side, which a lot of times they're kind of the same. So I build 2 at once, but I keep notes and to be like, okay, this one's got this odd piece with it, so we'll keep it like that, and vice versa.
Yep, I dig that.
Yeah. So 7 goes.
All right, so it's a gun blaster from 1993. But I'm looking for other parts. Oh yeah, this is a treasure trove of components. Let's see what we got here. We got some Gundam feet here. It looks like we got a chest piece from a Gundam. We got parts in varying levels of completion. Oh, we got the shield. This is the shield which I learned that using Zippo fluid. What is this white stuff up here? Damn it, it's almost perfect, but there's this white stuff. Oh, I see. I did some crazy shit with Tamiya. Let's clean that up.
It's probably some glue residuative.
I think it's Tamiya because it just looks like I put Tamiya there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it's like literally it's white. That's why I know it's Tamiya. But yeah, I would have thought it was glue residue if I didn't know any better. Because I definitely put some glue on the back of this because the shield got cracked by my use of the Zippo fluid to strip the paint. Because I was learning how to paint at the time, so I kept stripping it and redoing it. Now I think this is actually enamel paint here, and no matter how imperfect or perfect it is at this point, I kind of like it. Looks like it's been damaged in battle, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, I think once I put a clear coat on it, be weathered. I don't know if I'm gonna clear coat it though because it's enamel, so I may just leave it alone and call it a day. But I'll do something down here. But we have the Gundam head, and this is back when I thought the Gundam head had yellow antennas. And why is there? I gotta use a Q-tip. I gotta find tipped Q-tip.
I always thought the Gundam head had yellow antennas too, and I was looking for the yellow one, and no, it was white, and I was just like, oh shoot, it is white, isn't it?
Yeah, now I just want to like is that the piece
is the V fin is white, and I'm like, oh shoot, why do I want to paint it yellow?
Yeah, right.
And a lot of the other Gundams and other series, they have yellow V fins. I'm like, oh, that's why.
Oh, look at this. This one, the vernier stayed attached. I bet I glued these on. I must have glued these on because there's no way these will just stay here. You can even see they're wedged in there. I would try to pull them. Yeah, I can't pull them off. Are these part of it? Or did I paint these separately? No, these are separate. No, these I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, impossibly. You're right. Yeah. I think they're no. Wait, yeah, I painted these externally. I could tell. It just looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna look at these closer. No, yeah. Wait, I don't know. That might be one piece. Yeah, I almost don't believe it, but it might be one piece.
It happens. You're like, what did I do here? And then you're like trying to remember, trying to put yourself in the mindset way back when. But you're a different person. It's not the same you. What did this mad genius do?
It's like, yeah, I'm like Theseus' ship.
Oh yeah, just are you starting to replace all the parts? And is it the same? Is it the same model? Or is it a new model? All right.
Definitely looks like it's all one piece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that right there kind of is the giveaway there. That's one piece. Yeah, that's one piece. I did okay painting it considering it's one piece. I mean, like it's imperfect. I can clean it up, but I'm not gonna OCD over it at this time. Or even probably even if I assembled it, I wouldn't OCD over it. This one I like because it's a simple enough kit that if I assemble it, it's not gonna be like untenable when you try to touch it
Mhm.
and it starts falling apart.
Yeah. Okay, so I need C 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Here's
2.
the I found it. Here's the parts ordering ticket. I think. Oh wait, damn, that's overexposed. There you go.
There
500
you go.
something. I think that's the parts order. It might be something else.
500. It's like $5.
I mean, he's got like a little like perforation on the bottom. Maybe these are just box tops for education.
Box tops, gunpla box tops. Love it. There we go. I will say this is starting to come together really nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very intricate pieces. Now, there's little small pieces. Those are like the scraps on the top of your tray.
Those are all the nub marks.
Okay.
It's for when I cut the whole thing, and I don't like. Sometimes I'll do just a little bit if it's like a nice. I have a clean little area where I could just get my god hands in there real nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just snip it off the runner. If not, I'll take the whole bit off. You know.
Yep.
All right. Does it go like this? I think it does. Oh. And then you go.
Oh man, I got the marketing song stuck in my head.
At the painting shop.
Yep.
There you go. You played it a lot last night. I was passed out. I took some medicine because I had a headache, and then I was just knocked out. Oh, is that a Gelgood on the? No, that's not a Gelgood. That's a.
This is a what do you call it? A gun blast door.
Oh, Gun Blast door. Yeah. For a second, it looked like. Oh, I found at my shop. I found a Gelgood cannon, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, that does.
Yeah.
Is that on like? Is that
A
on like?
Little converged guys.
So it's got shoulder. It's got shoulder cannons.
Yeah. It's a Gelgood cannon. Yeah, it's got one. Yeah. I'm gonna put that on my car, dashboard of my car. Same thing with the G-Quacks, but I'll do that later.
I don't care if it rains or freezes as long as I got my plastic Gelgood on the dashboard of my car. Dun, 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 dun.
Beautiful song.
Oh, if you want a plastic Jesus on your dashboard, you just need to get a Kira Yamato statue for your dashboard.
Do I?
Because then you could say, I got my Jesus Quell Yamato on the dashboard of my car.
I suppose I could.
I might have any problem with Kira. Like, I didn't think he was OP because he's a coordinator, so it's like fine. But then, like, it's like, I'm sorry, he was never faced with a hard decision. Like, in war, you can't just be like, I'm just going to shoot the weapons off the enemy. No. Fire control is not forgiving. It will hit the pilot, it will hit the life support system, it'll hit the reactor. You don't get to choose. You could try. You might sometimes win, but not when you're doing 100 targets at once. But maybe I'm underestimating the computers on Freedom. Or is it just? Yeah, it was
Freedom Gundam is pretty OP.
Yeah.
I will say.
Do you see what Japan did with the railgun prototype? We gave them our railgun prototype, and then they shared some information with them, and then Japan made they scaled down the caliber on the railgun, and that was like a big part in making it actually reliable. Because people would say, "Oh, we got the technology, but the material science isn't there. Like, well, maybe don't try to make a 16-inch, slug, scale
Hmm.
it down. It wasn't 16 inches, but it was going to be like equivalent. But it's like when you move something at such a high velocity, it doesn't need to be big.
Yeah. Here's the thing about railguns: we don't need them right now.
Well,
We might in the future, so that's why the Navy's got like
well, you got to be ready for
really
the
good
future.
development, and if we need them tomorrow, we could have them in like a week.
Yes, well, that's another thing. Great point, actually, because like, I mean, I think like Japan did a
Our
lot of
naval
great.
doctrine is not is that's not what we're doing, you know.
Well,
So,
what is a rail gun for, in your opinion?
hmm?
What is the purpose of a rail gun? Like, how do you see it? Like, why do you? What's the logic you're using saying that we don't need it? Like, so there must be a doctrinal reason. Like, do you feel that we're going to use it, that it should be used for coastal bombardment? Because my counter would be, I mean, $1 million missile to shoot another missile out of the sky, especially when it's a cheap missile. A
Mhm.
railgun projectile is much cheaper, so it could be useful for something like that. Although and where lasers fail, a railgun can operate. So it may prove handy to have it on a handful of destroyers in certain parts of the Pacific in order to serve as some layer of a layered missile defense strategy.
Yeah.
That's how I see it being applied, or how it might be practical to apply it, I should say. I don't know if anyone in the Navy, Department of Navy, has the wisdom. Japan's Department of Navy might, or whatever they
Mhm.
call it is. But other than that, like, it's funny you mentioned, like, when we want it, well, when we need it, we'll have it. And it's kind of true. It's not even like a cope, because I remember like when we hear an order hype about Russian and Chinese hypersonics, and it turns out like I don't even, like what Russia calls a hypersonic missile. By that definition, we've had hypersonics since the American V2 program in 1947, and that's
Yeah.
because where are you measuring the speed? Where are we declaring that this is considered hypersonic? Is it during the boost phase? Is it during the, you know, whatever termination phase, and all of these things? So anyway, we do have something called the I think it's called Dark Dragon or some cool name like that, and it can be launched from a boat or from a B-52 pylon, from like the wing pylons, which is awesome because like it makes the B-52 like, almost like a gun hauler or arsenal ship or something like that. Like it's like, you send your stealth, you take out the air defense, and then you send a B-52 still out of range, but its weapons can be within range of whatever you're trying to assault. And
Yeah.
it's an interesting, revision. The current doctrine is getting interesting in that regard. And we're gonna have a B-52 in service for longer than we're gonna have the B-1 Lancer in service, and probably even longer than the B-2. But that's because we got the B-21 Raider right now that's already being tested and built, and seems to be working out. They kind of like seem to do some interesting stuff. Like normally, procurement is a slow game. It looks like they kind of made some reasonable shortcuts, like basically eliminating red tape, and it looks like they're not really sacrificing safety. But yeah, time will tell, I guess. But I think like when you're in the 90s and 80s, you need to like do wind tunnel testing, and the computers can't do all this stuff. But now we can do a lot of stuff on a computer that simulates things properly, and you don't need to use the old methods of building stuff. Just like how Elon builds those rockets, like NASA's approach was certify each component, make sure each component will work within its expected, design parameters, and then put it together in the entire thing and test it. But it's like, well, yes, you should test your components and stuff, but you could build a working rocket engine, and if it works, you could put it on a rocket and then figure out the rest during testing when there's nobody aboard anyway.
Yeah. That's what he did. A lot of the unmanned aircraft were happening in the 50s, so we could be like, okay, let's
Oh yeah,
before we just automatically kill somebody, let's see if we can get some like, a non. Okay, I think that's how that worked.
yeah, it's a good way to get data too. Is like you say, unmanned, and that's actually one of the things. Like, so when we hear about like they have the new J-36 fighter from China, and it's like it's supposed to be a stealth fighter, although what they define as stealth once again might not be what we define as stealth.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's formidable to some extent, minus the quality of their engines and a few other factors.
Mhm.
But, what was it like? Okay, I'm just analyzing my masking here. Hmm. Let's see. But anyway, bottom line is like, we got a hypersonic missile on the horizon. We don't need to brag about it. That's another thing about these. When Russia and China has some capability, they love overstating their capabilities. We tend to like, play it closer to the chest. Like, why brag about it so that they can have a reason to counter it? It's like, or build their own. Let them celebrate being better. Let them, have. We shouldn't underestimate our adversaries ever, but
No, don't underestimate them. Just build better.
we should let them underestimate us. You know what I mean? Like
Yes and no. Yes and no.
I mean, there will be times where you will wake them up and remind them.
Be like,
But
hey, we understand you have a musket, but we have a machine gun. And that's kind of the deterrent of, okay, we should never go to war with you.
that's fair. Yeah, it's true. If you don't state some of your capabilities, yeah, then they might not have the motivation to avoid conflict. That's fair. They might think they could actually succeed in a conflict. So deterrence, part of deterrence, it's true that you need the would-be adversary to see said capability.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hmm.
Oh, that was just me talking to the robot.
Oh, I see.
I was just setting the volume mic. I started yelling, "Hey, Google," and then I was like, I put mute on because I don't want to be yelling into the mic.
Yeah, sometimes these pieces, I don't know what's going on with these pieces.
It's already assembled part, and you're doing a little cleanup on it.
No, it's just it's like it says it should do this, but I'm like, does it do that?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it doesn't show you all the angles.
Yep. I had like a hinge like come off a part yesterday, and I was like, luckily I had a fully assembled part that like I could compare it to. But if I didn't, I don't know how I would have figured it out.
Yeah.
It's 16 degrees in New York right now.
How hot is it? 12?
16. Although it probably feels like 12.
Mm.
And it'll probably be 12 by the time sunrise comes around the corner.
Yeah, I think lovely Sherry said it was 11 a while ago.
Oh yeah, it could be 11 by the water. It might even be like honestly, I don't even know. I just asked Google, and sometimes I find out they're getting the weather data from Newark International Airport, which is like quite a few miles away from here, and it's more inland. So Staten Island and Newark Airport do not necessarily have the same climate.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess climate region, but like a lot of specifics are going to be different.
Yeah, New York is big.
Yeah. Now, is this Gundam Cross glued on, or is it just on there? I don't want to rip it off if it's glued on.
It says don't nip that piece, but
I'm gonna assume it's glued on. Don't nip that piece. Yeah, careful with that. Yeah, I know that. Sometimes like it's like super vital. Like sometimes there's pieces that are part of something and they look like
it doesn't show you like the piece on the end afterwards. I'm like, this piece fits here like that. That's nice. But I'm like trying to get the other piece in, but it's not working.
Have you considered nuking it? That seems like a good solution. We don't have an Antarctic treaty. I mean, why not?
Well, it's a joint piece, so I don't want to hit the Tamiya.
Yeah, nuking it would cause the plastics to melt too. But also, yeah, jokes
Well, that's what I thought you
yeah.
meant by nuking it was.
Oh yeah, well that would also constitute. That's fair. That would constitute, yeah. That would be akin to that. So, when do you think they're gonna admit that 3i Atlas is not special?
Mm.
Like, but you got the scientist guy, he's running around, he's like, "Oh, it could drop probes." Well, yeah, it could do a lot of things, but, like, do you have evidence of this possibility, buddy? And it's like people like, "Oh, Harvard scientist says this." It's like, yeah, he says a lot of things. He's apparently making money on books, good for him. But it's like, then you got people who run with it. They'll be like, "Oh well, you can't say it's just a comet because, we don't have proof that it's not aliens, so it could be aliens, I guess." It's like that's not really how this works. But also, interstellar comets are obviously a little bit different than the comets we're accustomed to seeing, and so it shouldn't be surprising when they have things that are mysteries, but no, they don't point to ET origin first. They point to we have something new to learn about this, not like aliens. And it frustrates me the conversations about Atlas. But on the other hand, some people raised a point that was interesting that the government shutdown coincided with like 3i Atlas, and when NASA wanted to like point some of their Mars assets at it, initially there was a little bit of a challenge with the funding, I guess, because they couldn't pay overtime on it.
Mhm.
But I think they did. They pointed a Mars camera at it, and what they got was this low quality image. And so people were saying, "Oh man, amateurs are taking better pictures of this." It's like, well, number one, the Mars camera was never designed to take images of a comet moving at a high speed. Number two, as it turns out, the amateur astrophotographers, they have an image stacking workflow. So, like the raw images from Hubble or the raw images from a NASA asset that's at a relatively close range within thousands or even millions of kilometers instead of billions, the raw image before stacking is going to be better. And just because some guy could do some image processing like I do, doesn't mean he's taking a better picture. I mean, it's not bad. I've seen some people take some nice raw images where like they get an animated GIF
Mhm.
loop going, and that's pretty cool. But it's like, does this have scientific value? It's like, yes, you can see it flickering. Yes, you can suspect that there's something weird about the way it flickers, but comets rotate, so that's going to cause a flicker as different parts of the surface rotate. The light's going to reflect in different ways. But why are we talking about comets? Why not? Also, because of axis. I think we need to be mentally prepared. If someone engaged in propulsion units, you need to know how to spot. And that's another thing that I thought about. Was like, let's just say 3i Atlas was, an alien probe. Well, I get that you can't play half court tennis with aliens. You can't assume that they're, they live on time scales like we do. But it's not unreasonable to think that a biological entity that's intelligent probably doesn't live on Treebeard life scales. But maybe they do. But my point is, okay, let's just say they accelerated 3i Atlas towards our solar system at like a high speed. Well, it has to decelerate before it can slow down. Deceleration is a dead giveaway. I remember there's some alien book I read, and that's exactly what happened. Like you could see the alien ships coming long before they were here, like decades before they were here. You could see like
I
bright
figured it
lights.
out. I had to cut off a little. There's a little nub that needed to be cut off, and it's
Is
kind
it?
of hard to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, hey, yeah, cut this little bit off. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
And if you weren't careful, you could have cut off more, right?
And I didn't want to do
Okay.
that because this part it says cut out, but it didn't show you like a cut bit. And this piece says don't cut these two little nubby nubs. And I'm like, okay, well, sure. It's like cut, don't cut, cut, don't cut. I'm like,
Cut it out.
don't cut that, not that, but that. Also, not that, but that.
There we go. I put my beautiful VTuber avatar in the corner where it's not blocking much of the frame, but now people can see my handsome fighter pilot jock face. There we go. I said my mouth wasn't moving. Now my mouth is moving. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. I'm Seal. Is the show on? We just ended.
Oh,
Aww.
I'll get you next time.
Before I even knew Seal was Ironcast, I was thinking about inviting Seal on my show. I was like, I gotta find who this Seal is. I want him on my show.
Good old
But
Lancaster. Yep.
I think like Seal is supposed to be seen in small bursts. Because if he's on for too long, maybe people might expect him to be on time next time, and then it would just ruin the mystique or something like that. And also, what if Storm the Poop's Q Burst shows up?
Mm.
He has to eat.
Yeah, does he have to eat them? I don't know.
Well, he has to eat something, and seal is on the menu.
Mm.
There we go. We got nice masking tape on the parts that near the parts that are gonna get touched up. I'd even go and put a glob of enamel paint on it if I could shake the bottle enough. 'Cause, the rule of thumb with enamel paint, you got to shake the bottle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna put a paint mixer in the thing because then it's gonna stick to the paint mixer, and I don't have any device at the moment that I gotta find it, but that can shake the paint as an improvised device. But hey, any progress I can make just getting these into a better state so that when Whooper Trooper deploys, I can press some units into service. Of course, I'm the armored general of Whoopstotska, so it's my responsibility to maintain the mobile suit arsenal that we have.
There you
Also,
go.
I might need to hire some mercenaries, so I'll give you a call if we ever need more deployments.
Nice. Oh, you know me. I do. I'm very into the deploying of mobile suits.
Exactly. We need people who understand mobile suit doctrine.
Yeah. Oh, the other way.
I know how to say hello in Korean.
There we go. I got it.
It's all assembled, one entire arm or both arms?
No, I just got the one piece that was like, how does this work?
And that's an arm piece, right?
Yeah, it was just part of the forearm. Yeah.
But people instead decided to complain about the guy's shirt.
There you go. The
Hey,
shirt.
what's up,
What about the
Padre?
shirt? Padre is here. Yeah, Padre's been here. He popped in earlier. Good old Padre. All right. C's. Yeah, we're still building. I always feel like we go slower when you build on the stream. It just happens. It does. It just happens that way, But it is what it is. So,
I think I build universally slow.
yeah.
That's just me, though. I'm slow like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty quick when it comes to building, but
like I've done some fast builds in my time, and sometimes it surprises me. Sometimes the result doesn't surprise me. It depends.
Yeah. If it's a kit and tooling that you're kind of used to and you understand how it works.
Yeah.
Like the Zaku, I built Zaku's like 100 times, but the G-Quux one, holy crap, the tooling was very different.
Yeah.
The design's different too, but the tooling was just like, what's going on here? I had no idea. I was like stuck on this one part and I was like, should just fit like that, right? And I'm like, nope. Oh, I'm not. Oh my god. I'm dropping all the pieces now. There's my I might have to, once I'm done these arms, I will have to call it.
Okay. That's good. I'll be done masking my shield. I won't even paint it today. Well, actually, I might paint it. I'm going to leave it out, but I'm going to put everything neatly together. I actually found things I didn't even know I had in places that I just found them in. So I'm actually really glad that I had the chance to check for these things just now. That means I have a future.
I know, right?
In terms of building mechs, I mean, I have a future.
Yeah, and building mechs, you mean?
Like, I worry sometimes that I won't be able to find anything, and then I'll be like unable to even start something. Well, starting something like next time I start a kit, I clean this whole desk off. Maybe I'll even find my missing star ship while I'm doing that because I want to find a ship from Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I have it here somewhere. And then after I do that, I'm going to start one good kit fresh and only do that kit. And I'll have to make a decision early on, and that decision will most likely be don't paint. Don't lollygag on painting it. Just don't. So I'll probably do Punkwater's model, the one he gave me. That it's
Oh, you haven't built that one yet? Nice.
Nah, I could save it. I figured I'd save it for like Nip and Nag or something. If only I get it. If only I had a chance to be on Nip and Nag at some point, I could do that. Oh, I'm here. But jokes
You are
aside,
here.
if I start early or I come early at some point on time, we can work on this here. So
Yeah.
this is a exquisite piece right here. It's a GM sniper, and it's an
General
RGM.
Motors.
And you can see it's got like it's got the what do you call it? The what's that shit? The GM custom style shield from 0080, I would say, even though this is from oh, it is literally from 0080. I was mixing up 0083, but yes, this is actually the GM sniper from 0080. And there's I think is that a comfort? No, that looks like a self-defense unit right there from the colony, from the Riha Republic. But anyway, this thing here looked really great on screen right before being wasted by a space shotgun. Like he came out, he said the Grey Phantom has entered the colony, and then they played this cool jazz music, and then like just the German guy or Russian guy just waste them one at a time, bam, bam, bam. It's like, well, there's a waste of a ton of great prototype suits. I'm gonna guess you didn't have any armorers on board, huh, Cap? And the only thing that I wish we saw, well, maybe I don't really wish for it, but when they had that scene in 0080, when they show you the bridge of the Grey Phantom, it looks like a white base refit or some variation thereof. I want to know what the reaction of the captain was after all his units got wasted. They all got wasted like back to back, like instantly, man. I'm gonna see if I can get Google Lens to read this to us.
I just want to fit nicely.
That's what she said.
I think I had it on the wrong arm. Oh, that fits really smooth. Okay, that's what it was. I had it on the wrong arm. I was just like, you know what? Just try the other arm. See if that works. And lo and behold, I think it is working.
Arm and hammer.
Arm and hammer strong?
Yep, just like Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Or Mr. Spockador. Mr. Spockador.
Oh, Mr. Spockador. Oh, very squeaky clean.
All right, here we go. We do have a translation. It says the RGM, the GM Sniper 2 is a custom machine, and that's what it says in this Japanese lettering here. If you want me to read it in Japanese as well, let me know. It's a custom machine based on the GM. Oh, cool. It's based on the GM Commando series. It is a high-spec machine developed last among the variations of the GM, or Jim as they pronounce it in the dub, during the 1-year war, and is said to be one of the few mass-produced mobile suits made by the Earth Federation that can stand against the Gelgoog on its own. That's a tall order.
Gelgoog's a beastly machine, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's, and I mean, frankly, it didn't stand up against the Comfer, which in all fairness, the Comfer was a exotic Xeon prototype, so no surprise there, I guess. The head visor is equipped with a composite sensor for precise shooting, making it suitable for ultra long range sniping. Although it is classified as a mass-produced machine only a very small number were produced. So it's like the opposite of mass produced, I guess. The Principality of Xeon's Rubicon plan aimed to seize and destroy the Earth Federation Force's new type Gundams in its final stages. It was used by the Rebo or Ria. I don't know. Sometimes like you'll get these like weird translations, but I believe they mean the Ria Colorette Unit. Well, basically the Via Republic Self Defense Forces of Side 6 and the Independent Guerrilla Battalion belonging to the Australian Area Army. Wait, what? They got Australians on there?
Of course,
I know.
Australians,
like,
they didn't get completely enamored. They just, just the northern half, where Sydney is, just got freaking.
I get it. They were out for blood. So what happened was Sydney got wrecked, and then all the Australians like, we're joining the Federation now. We're coming to space. We're coming for it. That's what happened. It was like, remember the Alamo. And plus, you're right. The crops were all screwed up. They're like, we need to eat, and we can't grow crops for the next 20 years. I mean, maybe they grow crops, but
just obviously not where their new barrel wreath is, but obviously.
Yeah. Well, at least the colony itself.
Xeon did nothing wrong. Xeon did nothing wrong.
Actually gives me an idea.
All factions did something wrong.
Well, yeah, they all took
beat around the bush. That's not beat around the bush. It's all factions were terrible.
Well, that's the most historically honest way to go about it. But the question is, did the Federation commit war crimes before Xeon did? Maybe they did. I don't know. I mean, they definitely backed him into a corner, right? Like thinking they like the hegemonic. I mean, they were the hegemonic guys, but like they could, like at least in Gundam the Origin, you can see they're just being dicks. And like maybe they had a right to be the D word, but it unfortunately it's like this is something we see in our history when you leave no recourse for your would-be opponent. They're gonna make choices that will really be harder. It's like, and sometimes you have no other option. Like Pearl Harbor, people make excuses for Japan, like, oh well, we took away their gas. Like, oh yeah, well we had a choice. We were allowed to choose who we sell it to. And granted, at one time it was like for Japan, it was like if they did what they did 100 years earlier, they would have fit right in with the world order, right? Like with the rest of the nations. But they didn't do it 100 years earlier. And even though when they took over Korea, we were all cool about it. We're like, oh, good, it'll keep the commies out. But, as time went on, they kept doing what they were doing. And ultimately, that war was an opportunity for us to put down their militarist regime and allow them to have, free elections once more. And it worked out ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like our best ally in the Pacific. I think they're going to be a great ally.
One of the greatest allies we have in that area.
Mm-hmm.
South Korea too, but
yeah, it's interesting. They still have a little bit of bad blood, but on the whole, yeah, I mean, exactly. No, they're both good allies in the region, and I mean, like, it's definitely a weird situation what's north of that country, and it's just like so bizarre. That country is bizarre. That North country, it's the weirdest country.
The North country, huh?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm allowed to say their name. I just don't want to get all politicized and shit, Just
it's okay.
Maybe someone's gonna be like, "Oh, but I like them. They're great. They didn't mean to do anything wrong." One time I saw this funny video. It was like, it was sort of like
North
a propaganda.
Korea is my favorite.
Yeah, basically. Well, the video was showing like kids on a boat trip in North Korea. So I guess these are the kids who are allowed to leave.
I don't think North Koreans can watch Mr. Beast, let alone watch little old me. Can't watch PewDiePie back in the day. Can't watch me. Yeah. Internet's not a thing over there.
But someone was leaving comments, like some guy from China was leaving comments, like, "Oh, look how happy they are. Nobody's smoking cigarettes." Like, oh, that's how we measure how good kids are doing. Like, yeah, sure, it's good that the kids aren't smoking cigarettes, but is that like, how about the rest of the population are also eating? That would also be a good thing, I don't think starving people is negated by one video of kids smiling and not smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's kind of based on. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, kids not smoking cigarettes. This must be a good country. Or let me just let me just say this: kids not going home starving. That's a good country. Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's base. Like not kids not smoking cigarette is kind of baseline, but even more baseline than that, and vital, like just actually important is people eating, especially
Yeah.
kids.
People not going home starving. Not just a privileged class of people, but all people. And that's why United States is the best country in the world.
I mean, like even if you could, like, we could argue negatives about U.S. One thing is like what I see across the internet when I look at these other places that have their own propaganda arms leaving comments is over here we can talk about what we don't like about a country, like, and we generally don't have to worry about a whole lot of backlash, generally speaking, like, but like there's just certain things like in certain places where like the water turns blue and it's like, okay, guy reports it. Well, who gets in trouble? Well, the company gets maybe some help from the government to cover it up or whatever they do. They don't report it. The guy reporting it becomes the guy who gets in trouble. Basically, it's like, well, he's just reporting on like the soap factory's pouring soapy water into the water. That's a thing. It's like, don't you care? Don't you care about us? And it's like, oh no, 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 we care, but we don't. I know. I'm paraphrasing a lot here. Any questions, chat?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm banned in England. I don't think I am. I said some not so nice things about the British politics.
Well, they have a weird relationship with free speech.
They do. And that's a hand. Yes, sir.
Ah, that's good. I'm glad someone gave you a hand.
Grippy. Yeah, I did need a hand, didn't I?
Is the hand going in or out? Because I need to know if you're looking for a hand out.
Okay, and then there's the other one that I already did. It's fine. And then shoulders. So I got that already done. I need to do shoulders. I was just like, I need to do something else with this. I'm pretty sure. And then legs. But once I got the shoulders on and the arms attached, I'm gonna call it because I'm hungry. It's like 7:30. And then you eat something, and then I can, yeah.
Well, you should clone the fish. Then you could bring them there and leave them there as a statement, like leave them in the bathroom or something with like a QR code. But now, jokes aside, I dig it. Call us fish. Yeah, you don't want to spend too much time there.
Oh yeah.
You might start talking with an accent.
Carlos Fish talks with an accent? No.
How you doing, me love?
All right. What do I gotta do? It's pretty good. They just tell me to make this twice. So that's nice. All right, so I need G3.
G unit.
Yeah, and then what?
Oh.
G unit.
G unit. Well, like the G fighter, because it's like they just need 50 cent, and then
G fighter. Yeah.
You didn't get Reggie to rap if like I just record the same lines like 5 times using TTS so that the lines are slightly different, but when you put them together, like layering the tracks, it would sound like full-bodied sound like they do in the rap industry.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Oh wow, did I find red paint on the first try? Oh, this is acrylic, which I guess is fine because at least it would dry.
Acrylic's good. I use acrylics.
Oh yeah, I like acrylics, and I think you can put acrylics on top of enamel, but you can't put enamel on top of acrylic if I remember correctly. I mean, you can do anything you want, but it just generally that you're gonna get better results that way. Oh, good! I found an HDMI adapter for my phone. I need to plug my phone into. Oh, that's the wrong connector. Oh wait, I have to wait. What? Oh yeah, I have to adapter on my. Wait, I'm not gonna plug this to my phone. I don't want to fry it. I need to plug my phone into a TV so I can like prepare it, so I can send it to Samsung in service mode.
Ryan needs to clean his workspace.
Yes, true. It's true.
I do too. Don't worry, I do too. I'll do a little tidying up tomorrow. That's for darn sure. I need to do something to keep warm besides shoveling.
Yeah. I'm sure you got plenty of shoveling, huh? Or
I'm
how
going
is that? Did it snow yet for you? I don't even know how it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed
not yet, but it'll start tomorrow.
Damn, I'm worried about that only because I don't know if they'll let me telework or if they'll tell me after I arrive that I don't have to come in. That would piss me off. And they better not send me home once I'm there. Like, that's the worst when they send you home after
That
you arrive.
is the worst. You go and brave the storm, and then they're like, "Yeah, well, no, we're not gonna. Thanks for coming in, but yeah, we're not gonna pay you."
Yep.
It's like,
Exactly.
okay. That is the worst. I agree.
I'm just playing with one of those pens where you have the car go back and forth. Is there water in here, or is it just some? How do these work? I think there's water in there. I don't know. This is the Trend Micro antivirus pen, so it's not quite as bad as McAfee, but it depends. Oh, look, this got to be. Is this acrylic or enamel? Yeah, that's enamel. You can see like how the separation occurs. It's like there's like this white stuff in there and there's oil in there. So this is something that you'd have to shake. I should definitely get like a paint mixer shaker apparatus so I can just not do this myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe they could be salvaged if they shake long enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I'll leave the bottle upside down. Maybe it'll mix itself.
Okay, that's how that goes. I'm just like figuring out how these things work. I'm like, okay, these shoulders work like this. It's tough because you like a random piece and you don't know how it's supposed to look, and then you just kind of like you just keep futzing with it, and you're like, oh, this goes like this.
Yeah, somebody just got to drill it down until you see something that looks like something that belongs somewhere.
Exactly. That slides like that, and then this bit goes here.
That's the most
that
cute. That's the cutest bottle of paint thinner I've ever seen.
You got a little tiny bottle of paint thinner.
Yeah, I think they provide it as like a sample when you buy the set. But if you really need it, paint thinner, you buy the big bottle. And I did buy a combination. I bought Mineral Spirits. I bought Testra's own paint thinner. But the Testa stuff, I don't know if I've been using it or if it just evaporates. But when you open this bottle up, like you'll see it's got like another seal here. And it almost feels like when you first open it, it feels like slick, almost as if like seepage occurs no matter what they do, which is probably why they double cap it.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff. I've been like, refining the workflow over the years. It's like I would love to have a compressor, but I think it's good that I do the Gundam marker thing. I just wish I had those refillable Gundam markers on eBay. One of these days I just gotta order them and let the multi-week shipping run. Like, like don't be impatient. Like I see something on eBay, I'm like, gonna take how long to ship? And I'm like, screw it, I'll find it somewhere else. But then it's like in the time that I can't find it somewhere else, I could have already had
you could have had it already, haven't been using it, yeah.
I actually have like a tackle box full of paints, and I bet you has exactly the paint I need. But it's a good thing I'm going to my desk right now. I might as well round up all the little paint bottles in my desk drawer so that when I clean my desk, that's one less thing I have to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I found a ruler from the Tax Foundation. Oh, it's got a level on it. Oh, wow. That's a nice set of tweezers.
Yeah,
I I think they're medical tweezers, so they got to be good.
Yeah, it must be. They're medical.
I found a ferrite core. This is what you put around cables when you need a filter on a cable, I guess. But like I have them in different sizes, so I just put them on audio and power cables. In fact, I need to put that one on a USB cable. I think that'll help with my reliability of my sound system. And when I look for my missing strip, I'm gonna find a soldering iron that this belongs to. It's a great soldering iron. You can even see I have the tip nicely tinned.
Yeah.
And now I have control. I literally have control.
It's good to have control.
Exactly. That's why it's good to take control.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm finding all kinds of brushes in here. This is great. I do need to get a good set of brushes. So I learned, maybe you could help me out on understanding this. So, you know, when you get a brand new brush and it feels like the tips are super pointy, but once you start using them, you know, it's gonna wear. And then I found like an example where I think you're supposed to clean the brushes a certain way, and apparently that preserves their ability to be pointy. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Because I think I have an idea of what I need to do in the future to maintain brushes, and I'd like to get in on that.
Yeah, brush maintenance is not my specialty, but I am aware of it, and I do try to, because I'm not not much of a brush painter. I usually do airbrush,
Yeah.
which you need to maintain that too. You know, it's
Yup.
just so when it's just like, yeah, you need to clean your other brushes too. And it's like, yeah, I clean them in water, and they're like, no, you need to do some other stuff too. I'm like, oh shit, really? Oh damn.
I think like turpentine or whatever the hell that stuff is. I think that's what you use, mineral spirits maybe, but I think it's something like that.
Yeah, mineral spirits is good. It's a good question to ask Mr. Ironcaster.
Oh yeah, he would know.
He does a lot more mini painting.
Yeah, and he has to have that relatively fine brush ability to
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, I found a scissor. And now I can round up my paint bottles. That's the more important task at hand. So no red here. I'll just put the bottles in this bag. Then I'll wrap the bag around the hubcap of a car, and then I'll let that person drive around.
Excuse me.
Bless
Goodness.
you.
Thank you. Whew.
In surround sound. And then like you know, if you tie the paint bottles to the tire hubcap of a car, then whenever the car drives, it'll shake the paint for you.
Yeah. Oh, that bit snapped. Okay, that's why that doesn't look nice. That's okay. It's not too prevalent, but I'm like, why doesn't this look good? That's okay. I'll just it's part of the inner frame, so it's fine if I just keep this like this and glue this piece in like that, because I'm never going to take the frame off. It should be okay. All right, and then C. Okay, Charlie. Is that the C panel? Yeah, it is. not every build's gonna be perfect. Sometimes you're gonna clip on pieces that shouldn't have been clipped,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, damn it, what do I do? But that's okay.
Oh, I found a missing gun cannon piece.
Nice.
And I found a brush that looks like it's. Oh yeah, that's got a nice point to it. Oh yeah, look at that. La 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 la. I can do anything I want with that brush. I'm afraid to. I'm not going to use it right now because I want to be methodical. But at least I know where the brush is now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Good. I have enough parts to possibly finish the entire Zaku in one shot. The only thing missing from the Zaku would be the thrust nozzles that I've long since learned should be glued to the back and not attached until you're actually done.
Mm.
Like, I genuinely believe that would have made a difference,
Yeah.
But, this one actually did do a paint job on. It's a pretty interesting one. Like, this part didn't need to be painted. I think this is actually enamel too. Like, this is some acrylic or enamel on the inside of that. Maybe I can smell it. Smells like enamel, but I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. It's like a feature. It's an underline. I did it because it was safe to paint that area. Because if it didn't come out right, it's like nobody would ever see it.
Yeah.
But I didn't paint the shield on this one, but this one's gonna need some painting because it looks like it's receptive to fingerprints. It's got some scratches. Yeah, I could buff it out and give it like a finish. Although I think I didn't want to paint everything on this. So what I did was I painted the skirt. I figured give it like a nice battle weathering look, and I painted this area a dark color, which I'm not touching anymore. And there's some tube material that's got to wrap around the belly. Oh wait, I never installed it. I think that's right here. Yeah, that. So there's the tubing. So I didn't put that in yet, but I'll leave that alone unless I put some panel lining. I'll probably put. Yeah, I'll put. Like I can test that out right now.
Yeah, this is starting to look really good. Oh wait, there we go. I was just like, wait a second. Let me get around on.
That's fine. I like the way the fence look on it, and yeah, everything. I just like how these perfect grades look. They have a lot of like little, like nooks and crannies and stuff on them.
You mean real grade? But yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did I say?
You said perfect grade. That's okay.
Oh okay. No, real grade. Which one's better?
I'm not bougie enough to get the perfect grade unleashed, but
I see.
But let's just say that one's bigger, so it's got more room for more detail. Not to say that I can't like put super amounts of detail into this one, but it just takes a lot of like, I have to grab out the magnifying glass and very steady hands and all that stuff. But on that note, I think we're done today.
I do have one last query.
It looks really nice.
It is beautiful and exquisite, much more beautiful than the Zaku that I will build it someday. But I do have a question about my Zaku real quick. Take a look at the conduit here. See how? Ah, damn! A fly went into my nose. Get out! All right. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so
Ronnie's big nose.
Yeah, it's big enough for a hole. Anyway, so you can see that like mold line there. Should I is that normally part of the unit, or is that something I should be sanding off? Because I feel like I should sand it off.
Yeah, you should hit with a buff, with a buffing thing. Like very fine, like like you could scuff it up with 120 and then go finer and then polishing, right? Just scuff it up. Like don't like scuff it up too much. Just like 1 or 2 passes with the 120.
Yep.
And then hit it with like your 400 and like just double passes on the 400 and then like something even finer like 1,000 grit. You just polish that up until it looks shiny.
Okay, that gave me an idea, and I do have everything I need. I even have the gun primer sanding things, so I can really do it. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for you. So,
Yes, sir. All right.
together. But yeah, that's it. Almost
Yeah,
3 hours. Almost 3 hour show today. Holy crap! Just about, yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
3 hours in, and I got the arms and the waist unit done.
Waste
This-
unit. That
yeah,
sounds
this-
like a
this-
toilet.
Thanks, man. It's all good. It's all good. All right. I do have to eat. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
So.
get out of here. No, I'm out too. I'm gonna exit first. All right, peace out, chat. Thanks for having me. Snacks, thanks for having me, and everyone have a good night.
All right, bye everyone. And let's play the.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!